ask you, wag ho sana kayo magagalit. Wag naman din sana mangyari agad. Okay? Kung sakali po na mamatay kayo, wag naman mangyari agad. Kahit mamaya na lang. Joke lang. Kung sakali po, what is that one thing in your life na masasabi mo, if I have it, I won't have any regrets na mamatay ako. I would even be excited na parang bakit? Kasi I got that one thing. Yan. Kung ano yung one thing mo sa buhay. And alam niyo po, napaka-importante po ito kasi we have so many wants in life. Ang dami nating gusto sa buhay. And oftentimes, akala natin once we get that what we want, magiging masaya na tayo. Ang problema, nung nakuha na natin, wala din. Parang, bakit ganun? In fact, there was a guy who testified this. He graduated valedictorian in his class. And nakakagulat. In his speech, sabi niya, hindi ko mapakita sa inyo yung video, medyo mahaba. Sabi niya, it felt so good when I heard my name announced with this title. Talagang, wow, valedictorian. I worked hard for it. I studied well. Sabi niya ganun. And when I got it, I felt so great for 15 seconds. Only. Lungkot, no? Imagine, ang saya-saya, 15 seconds lang. Sabi niya, when I sat down, I all of a sudden felt nothing. I felt nothing. How I wish you can really hear the whole message. Kasi meron sa magandang message talaga, ang ganda-ganda. And sabi niya, there is nothing wrong to achieve your goals, but not at the expense of what is necessary. Grabe, no? What is needed? Yun yung one thing. And kayo na yun, hanapin nyo na lang 16 seconds na message, yung 16 second na valedictory address. But you see, it's amazing. So many people, ang daming gusto sa buhay. Alam nyo, kung tayo po'y magiging honest, ang dami naman talaga nating gusto sa buhay. Kunyari, gusto natin ng, siyempre, maging masaya. Tama ba? Tama? Gusto natin maging masaya. Sino dito ang taong gusto maging malungkot? Kung taong nasa tamang kaisipan, it is impossible for you if you are in your right mind to desire to be lonely or to be sad. Wala naman tao na aseselat. Ayokong sumaya. Pag ganun, may tama yun. O kaya naman, namatayan. Yan, pwede yan. Siyempre, namatayan. Ang hirap naman nun. Parang pipilitin mong sumaya. Di ba? Parang namang nilalagyan mo ng suka, yung sugat. Di ba? Pero in a normal situation, everybody wants to be happy. Kaya ayaw nating mamatayan, ayaw nating mawalan, kasi gusto natin maging masaya. Tama? Now, sa kagustuhan natin maging masaya, ang dami nating gusto. Akala natin, if I would be wealthy, perhaps I would be happy. Pero ang daming mayayaman, nagpapakamatay. Hindi sila masaya. Yung iba naman, pag ako naging sikat, sigurado, sasaya na ako. Ang dami rin mga sikat, artista, nagpakamatay din. Hindi rin sila naging masaya. Siguro pag ako naging makapangyarihan, naging pangulo ako, sasaya na ako. Hindi. Pakinggan nyo yung mga speeches ng Pangulo. Sabi niya, ayaw ko, sakit ng ulo. Pangunahan ba naman tayong lahat yung sakit sa ulo talaga eh. Pag-isipan nyo mabuti, hindi yung nakakatuwa. Nakuha ninyo? Sabi niya siguro pag ako nakapag-asawa, panalo na. Ang daming nag-asawa, maniwala kay sa akin. Hindi sila masaya. Kaya nga, noong una, napangasawa, Alma. O, pagkatapos si Alma, Lorna naman. Hindi naging kontento kay Alma, Lorna naman. Pagkatapos ng Lorna, Maria naman. Kasi hindi masaya. Hanggang sa nasubukan na lahat, Mario naman. Hindi rin masaya. Bakit? Anong problema? Naalala ko tuloy, may isang single na nagsumulat ng ganito. Sabi niya, you see, I cannot think of anything I hate more than being alone. Single siya eh. Kasi akala niya, pag ganun, sasaya. Sabi niya ganun. Everywhere I turn, everywhere I turn, sabi niya ganun, I see couples, nakakainis. Kahit saan ako tumingin, mayroong magka-partner. Ako single. Ganyan, no? Ang lungkot niya. Sabi niya, couples on television, couples in cars, couples on planes, couples in restaurants. Everywhere, there are reminders that I am alone. I wonder if I will ever find a person to fill that hole in my heart. Yun ang malaking problema. She was looking for someone who would fill her heart, the hole in her heart. And problema, none of us, nobody can ever fill that hole. Bakit kamo? Ito, tingnan ninyo. Sabi nung nagsulat, sabi niya, the truth is, there are millions of desperately lonely married people. Tingnan nyo na lang yung mga may asawa sa tabi nyo. Sabi niya, they may share a table, a sofa, and even a bed with their marriage. Now, hindi ko sinasabi na problematic yung marriage nila. Sabi niya, they even have an ideal marriage and genuinely intimate, loving relationship and still feel lonely deep inside. Alam niyo yung problema? Because of that one thing na hindi nila natagpuan. So sa ating pong series na ito, si Pastor Peter started with showing us the one thing of Mary. Kaya mayroon 3 characters sa ating pag-aaralan. Kaya meron silang one thing sa buhay, and I hope that once we discover that one thing, we too might discover the same. It is something that gave them a life na walang regrets. Nagkakaintindihan? Tingnan natin for a while. For example, we studied Mary, and only one thing is necessary. It was Jesus. Sabi niya, kasi si Martha, sobrang bothered. Wala ka bang pakialam that my sister is there, not even helping me? Kasi women are to serve. Ano sabi ng Lord? Martha, Martha. It's an endearment, a call of endearment. Kaya 2 beses, Martha, Martha, you are bothered about so many things. But there's only one thing that is necessary. Grabe, no? Isang bagay lang. Ang dami natin kinakabalan. Pero there is something, one thing that is necessary. May regret ba si Mary? Kasi ano yung one thing ni Mary? Mary's one thing is to sit at the feet of Jesus. You know what it means to sit at the feet of Jesus? During that time, only men can be a disciple of a rabbi. But to sit at the feet of Jesus, even this woman was being given the privilege to be a committed disciple or follower of Jesus. Nakakanindihan? Parang sabi niya, Sir, you are the only one I respect. Everything, you are my everything. Paano natin nalaman? Remember, pinunasan niya pa nung kanyang buhok, yung kanyang paa. Para punasan niya yun ng buhok. Yan parang, yung mga panahon na yan, yung mga babaeng yan, hindi basta naglaladlad ng buhok yan. Nakatabing yan, mayroong belo yan. Dito lang sa panahon natin, ang laya na, kinukulaya ng kung ano-ano, di ba? Pero mga panahon na yun, ingat na ingat yan. tinatakpan yan. At pwede lang nilang tanggalin yan pag nasa bahay. But when they are with someone close to them and someone who are really part of their lives. Nakukuha ninyo? Kaya para tanggalin niya yan, parang sabi niya, you are all in my life. Parang tinanggal niya na, pinunasan pa. Bakit? Because she is always sitting at the feet of Jesus. May pinagsisihan siya? Wala. Tingnan ninyo. Let her alone. Why do you bother her? She has done a good deed to me. Sino sabi? Si Jesus. Hindi to sabi ng kapitbahay. Si Jesus ang nagsabi. She has done what she could. She has anointed my body beforehand for the burial. Truly I say to you, wherever the gospel is preached in the whole world, what this woman has done will also be spoken of in memory of her. Oh, sarap, no? Ngayon, ang titingnan natin si David. Next week, si Paul. Okay ba yan? But si David, sabi niya, one thing I have asked from the Lord. Tingnan niyo naman si David. Pag nakita niyo yung one thing ni David, magugulat kayo, wala rin siyang regrets. Why? Tingnan niyo ang commentary ni Jesus o ni God sa kanyang buhay. When his son did not follow the Lord, wala na sana dapat siyang tagapagmana. But, sabi ganon, sabi niya, his heart was not wholly devoted to the Lord his God, like the heart of his father David, but for David's sake, the Lord his God gave him a lamp in Jerusalem to raise up his son after him and to establish Jerusalem. Diba? Dapat wala na eh. Because, bakit kay David? David did what was right in the sight of the Lord and had not turned aside from anything that he commanded him all the days of his life. Sarap, no? Parang this guy, because of his one thing, ito talagang sabi niya, he obeyed me. Pero hindi naman siya perfect eh. Hindi mo niya ibig sabihin, ayoko niyan, natatakot ako kasi baka kailangan perfect ako. Hindi ho, nahulugo rin siya eh. When he lost his focus to his one thing, he wanted something else. And sabi niya, in the case of Uriah the Hittite. Napansin niyo ba yan? That is one regret that he has. Bakit? Pero alam niya yung one thing niya, nung nalaglag ako dito, babalik lang ako sa one thing ko. Kaya ang repent niya, sabi niya, Lord, I come before you because of your loving kindness. Nakuha natin? Lord, sabi niya, please restore to me the joy of my salvation. Lord, I was miserable when I was not confessing before you. Ibig sabihin, alam niya yung one thing niya. Kung napalpak ka, babalik ka rin sa one thing mo. Nakuha ninyo? At hindi niya na binalikan yung ibang bagay pa. Siguro, binigyan pa siya ng mas magandang babae, pero hindi niya na pinansin. Because he knows his one thing. Nagkakanindihan tayo. Now, alam niyo, yung yaman, hindi naman masama yun eh. Yung sumikat, hindi naman masama yun. Hindi rin masamang may asawa. Hindi masama. Ang problema lang ito. Kapag binigay mo yung yaman na yan sa isang patay, matutuwa. Wala. Patay yun eh. Tama? Bigyan mo ng kasikatan yung patay. Ipaglathala mo yung pangalan niya. Wala rin saysay sa kanya yun. Tama ba? Bigyan mo ng asawa yung patay. Matutuwa? Wala. Dami nga, pinapakasalan yung patay. I love you. Ano sagot ng patay? Ganun lang din. Wala rin. Ang punto, ganito. With all of these blessings that we are after, if we have no life, wala rin kwenta yun. So you need to find out that one thing that gives life. Kaya sabi ni Jesus, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Kaya maraming tao walang kabuhay-buhay. Iba pa nga, paggising bukas, sigurado ko, bukas paggising, Ay, ano ba yan? Papasok na naman. Ano tatrabaho, kailangan lang talagang kumain. Walang kabuhay-buhay. Di ba? Yung iba pa nga pagtanggap ng sweldo, ay nako, ito na naman, ang daming kaltas. Ano ba to? Paano mapagkakasa to? Di ba? Ang dami, walang life. Akala lang nila buhay sila because they're working, pero walang kabuhay-buhay. Yung iba papasok sa eskwelahan, ay ano naman, ito na naman yung teacher ko, ano ba yan? Diba, bakit ba ako pinanganak sa lupang to? Walang kabuhay-buhay eh. Yung iba nga sa inyo, pagpunta rito, dapat alive na kumakanta sa Diyos. Pero, walang kabuhay ba? One thing in walang kabuhay-buhay. Why? Apart from the life, you can never have it. Hindi yan trying hard. Kaya iba, hahanap ng buhay sa Coke adds life. Hindi yun. Wala yun. Sasakit sikmura mo. Tataba ka pa. At magkakadiabetes ka. Patay ka na naman. Nakuha niyo yung sabihin. Wala eh. Wala ka. Tapos, iba ang may pinagsamahan. Sasapa ka na. Wala na sa sarili. Patay ka na naman. Wala, hindi. Nakuha ninyo? So what you need is this one thing. And look at this. And sabi ng Lord, in fact, I came that they may have life and have it abundantly. Amazing. God is not just giving us life. He was just even telling us what kind of life it is. It is something abundant. Kaya sabi niya, kaya si David, he has only one thing. Anong one thing niya? To seek intimacy with God. He was not just satisfied to seek. He wanted to be intimate with God. How did we know that? Let's look at his prayer. One thing I have asked from the Lord, that I shall seek, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of the Lord and to meditate in His temple. Ano sasabi niya? Lord, I have just one request. Sabi niya, and Lord, hindi ko lang hihingin, I will even seek for it, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord. Di ba? Alam mo yung sasabi niya, Lord, isa lang request ko, patirahin mo ako sa iyo. No, parang kunyari, kunyari, binata ka, lapit sa isang babae, gandang-ganda ka, sabi niya, isa lang request ko, pakasalan mo ako. Di ba? Sasampalin kita. Natatawa lang. But to the Lord, yun ang kanyang request. And look at words. Just to behold the beauty. Di ba? Parang kunyari, yung mga may asawa rito, no? Ayoko na pataasin yung kamay ninyo kasi alam ko naman, alam niyo ni sarili niyo eh. Di ba, naalala nyo, nililigawan pa kayo. Unless pinikot kayo, ha? Nililigawan, di ba? Parang gusto mo nang magsama kayo kasi parang gusto ko lang masilayan ng ganda mo. Di ba? Gusto ko lang, tuwan-tuwa ako sa kilay mo, sa pilik mata mo, ganyan. Ang mga labi mo, ang pupula, ang ganda. Parang hindi kita pagsasawa ang titigan. Di ba? Kaya gusto kitang pakasalan. O nung napangasawa na, ayun, naghilamos, patay. Tanggal yung pilik mata, tanggal yung kilay, tanggal na rin yung lipstick. Ay! Sino ka? Akala, multo. Pero siyempre kay Lord, walang peki doon. Di ba? When you seek Him, talagang you know exactly what you want. You want to see the beauty of God. Are you following? Now, yun ang ating, kaya, anong ating topic ngayon? Seek intimacy with God. Kasi alam niyo, this is amazing. This one thing is not just for you to have, but for you to enjoy. Yan. Kaya you seek intimacy with God. Nagkakaintindihan tayo. Now, so, kaya anong kailangan natin gawin? Naalala ko, one of my friends came to me one time and made a joke. Sabi niya, you know what? My wife only wants one thing. Ano? Everything. And I laughed. But I realized that he was right. You know why? Seek the one thing that will give you everything. Ask God. If you think your husband can give you everything, obviously you will be disappointed. If you think your job will give you everything, obviously you will always be frustrated. If you think people will give you everything, then you're wrong because they could not. The only person who has everything, and he owns everything, and he has everything, he is the only person who can really give you the one thing that you are looking for. Ask God. Nagkakaintindihan? So our outline, para mas madali, remember, asked. Asked. Why asked? Sabi niya, one thing I have asked from the Lord, that I shall seek, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of the Lord, and to meditate in His temple. Asked. Asked, seek, and knock. One thing I have asked, and that I shall seek, that I may dwell. After seeing it, I will knock, that I may dwell inside, that I may come in. Are you following? Ask, seek, and knock. Now listen, just in case God will speak to you, God will tell you, okay, if there's only one thing that you can ask from me, what will you ask Jesus? And surely I will give it to you. Diba? Kung meron kang ihilingin sa akin, just one thing. Anong ihilingin mo kay Jesus? And here is His disciples, somehow, they saw Jesus, grabe, amazing. Ang galing mag-preach. People would listen. They were preached to the heart. Pero kung ako yun, hey, teach me how to preach. O iba naman, wow, ang galing niya, grabe, so powerful. Yung isipin mo, yung bulag, pinagaling, tumakbo. Sabi niya, ang layo naman. Hindi, tama yun. Kasi ang hirap tumakbo ng bulag, ha? So kung nakakita ka na, makakatakbo ka na. Tama ba? Yung bingi! Wow, bigla nag-aawit. Siyempre, kung bingi ka, ang hirap kumanta ata, hindi mo makuha yung tono. Yung iba nga, hindi nga bingi. Hindi pa tama yung tono, eh. Diba? Lalo na kung bingi pa. Ano yung sabihin? Then all of a sudden, nagkumanta. Oh, di amazing yun. Diba? Parang, I want to do that too. Lord, turuan mo ako. But you know what? Hindi yun ang hinas ng mga disciples. Anong hinas ng disciples? Look at him. Lord, teach us to pray. Amazing, no? And this is what Jesus said. So I say to you, ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and it will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives, and he who seeks finds, and to him who knocks it will be open. Now, if you look at it, parang, wow, grabe naman, what a promise. But the reality is this, hindi yan natapos. Because it has